So in my last video, I told you that we're going to be talking about this whole queen mentality that a lot of these women are always talking about. But one of my brothers, he saw this video, and the last video was like, you haven't said anything about how to get women yet. That's the name of the channel, How to Get Women. And the thing is, that is the easiest part. Okay, that is the easiest part, getting women. But basically, you have to know who you're going after. You have to understand them. So that's one of the biggest things. That's the hard part, is understanding exactly who you're going after. Okay, because getting women are easy. Okay, number one, as I said in the first video, is money. If you have money or the appearance of money, you're going to get 90% of women. Okay, if you have good looks, you're automatically going to get 50 to 60% of women. All right, and I'll say, if you have good looks and you have money, you're probably at 90% of any available woman. She'll be yours, and that's a fact. And even some of the unavailable ones will make themselves available because of what you have. All right, so that's the easiest thing. If you're not in shape, go to the gym. What I'm saying? There's a workout I can give you that you work on your body. A lot of these chicks, see, you have to understand, women, that they only go after what they see. What I'm saying? So they're really they blame men and say that men are shallow, but women are some of the most shallowest creatures in the world. Okay, it doesn't matter what you have on the inside. It's basically what they can get out of you, which leads me back to exactly why I named this channel Nice Guys Finish Last. You can be this nice guy, but if you don't have what makes them desirable, what makes you desirable to them, they don't care for that. And that's the truth. A lot of women today, the majority of women today, are brought up saying it doesn't matter what a man has inside, it's what he has on the outside. Okay? So in order to get women, and one thing you have to decide, once again, do you want to just have women just to sleep with, or do you want to actually have a woman that is actually worth something, that's something that you can build with, one that you can build a family with, a future? Because there's two different things. Getting one to sleep with are easy. They're everywhere. Okay, they're everywhere. It's easy. All right. So if you're looking for a future, if you're looking for a wife type, if you're looking for something of substance, that's going to take a little bit more. We're going to get into that too. But if you're just having issues getting a girlfriend or something like that, that's the easiest thing in the world. Okay. All it takes is about 6 months to a year concentrating on yourself. Number one, get into a gym if you're out of shape. I know it sounds hard, but I did it. Okay. When I used to be 360 pounds. I got into a gym. I worked. I lost 120 pounds. Okay. And I tell you, it's a big difference. They'll start turning your way. They like to see, even, and that's the crazy thing about women. They will be fat, out of shape, but they want you to look in shape. They want you to be in shape. That goes on to this queen mentality we're going to talk about. So quickly, get in shape, get your money correct. Okay, you don't have to be rich, but you should be able to take your responsibilities. You should be able to, and here's the thing, that's the next thing, is not to be a sucker with your money, not to let these women sucker you out of your money. Once again, they'll do this if they know you're a nice guy. So money and looks, and all the women are there. Trust me on this. That's all that matters. All right, even to the ones of substance, it's not going to matter as much, but it still matters. Okay, and it's easier to get to them because a woman of substance is going to want to build with you. All right, and to be honest with you have to have at least money to build. You got it. That's what it is. But she's not going to demand, that you have basically this $1 billion home or $1 million bank account and this 2018 car. She's not going to demand all stuff like these other gold digging chicken heads will. Okay, so just remember that. All right, so now let's get on to this queen mentality, and this is what I mean by that. A lot of times you might hear chicks come to you and say, I'm a queen. I should be treated like a queen. What I'm saying? Treat me how you treat your mother. I need you to look at these chicks and look at them in their face and say, are you freaking serious? Think about this. Number one, what has she done to prove to you that she's a queen? Just because she has a vagina between her legs? Just because she comes up there and she may look good, that makes her a queen? No. Okay? Concubines, prostitutes can look good and have the same thing. Just because she comes to you and demands, say she's a queen to be treated as such, doesn't mean that you're going to, be bowing down to her. Okay? That's, once again, something a nice guy will do. Okay? You need to have her prove to you she's this queen. Now she's going to say to you, well, how are you? You need to prove to me that you're a king. You need to prove to me that you're a king. How do I know you're a king? Okay? Here's the fact. No woman is going to have any interest in you unless they see something they want from you. All right? The fact that you're even talking on that level, this intimate, this relationship level, means that you have passed her list, and many of them have these fantasy lists, but you've passed that list of what she accepts, what she's going to accept from you. Okay? So she's seeing, okay, you can provide financially, you might have a good job, you might have a car, you might have that security, which is a politically correct term for to have money, you know what I'm saying, to be rich, you know what I'm saying? So she has seen that, wait, this guy has his shit together. This guy is who I can be. This guy is what I would consider a king. Because trust me, if you didn't, she wouldn't even talk to you. So now here she has already accepted you because she sees something that you have that she wants. But now she's coming to you with, oh, I'm a queen. Treat me like a queen. Okay, show me your royal papers. Who says you're a queen? Except for you. That's not going to be good enough. So here's what I'm saying, guys. You have to demand. You have to make demands. And do not fall for this bullshit that they push today. That the man, you see it everywhere on television. You see it everywhere on the radio. You know, how these women, these feminists, they're making it seem like a man shouldn't have rights. He shouldn't be able to demand. You know, a woman can bounce you. She can reject you for every single thing under the sun. From your height, okay, from your height that you can't even help, to the pimples on your face, to what kind of car, or job, or degree you hold. She can bounce you for any of those reasons, and all her fellow sisters will praise her as not settling. Okay, oh girl, you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle. You have that right, and praise her. Okay, but when a guy tries to make a demand, say, hey, listen, I'm looking for this type of woman, or this is what I want. All of a sudden, the choir is saying how shallow you are. How shallow. You want a woman that's in shape, but you're shallow for asking for that. But a woman that's fat, she can say, I don't want to go with you because you have a beer gut, or because your pants are not too loose, or whatever ridiculous nonsense they come up with. Okay? So I don't want to make this video too long because I know it kind of gets boring after a while, but basically, to sum it all up, if some chick comes to you talking about she's a queen, or you should treat her like how you treat your mother, and you do not even know this woman, she has not proven herself to you, you bounce that chick, okay? Treat her like you treat your mother. What has she done to be put into that high status of your mother? Your mother's not gonna throw you away if you lose your job or if your money runs out. Your mother's not gonna try and take everything from you. You know, if you guys get into an argument, your mother's not gonna stomp out and leave you. Your mother's not gonna care about if you gain some weight or whatever. Your mother's gonna be there for you. So who the hell do you think you are that you think that I am going to put you in the place of my mother when you have done absolutely nothing to be even close to that place? That's how you guys have to understand these women, okay? So make your demands, stand by your demands, and trust me, if she doesn't want to deal with it, then bounce her. There's so many other women out there. There's so many other, okay? So you don't have to deal with that stupidity that I see today. And remember, as always, never be a nice guy. I know I say this over and over, but it's so important you understand. Because in order for this to happen, in order for this channel to work, in order for you to realize what you have, to get where you need to be, that is a fundamental thing, because there's a nice guy that will play on that. They know that if you're a nice guy, they can pull that "I'm a queen" BS on you. Alright? So stay tuned for our next video. We're going to talk on some more stuff there. As I say, if you have any questions about to get these women, it's so simple. Okay? It's so simple. Now, I'll just sum this up really quick. Just think about this. Okay? There's a reason you'll hear it going around. Women will say, well, why do men or fathers, they get mad at their daughters for sleeping around, or they say, why do men get to sleep around and they're cheered on, and women that sleep around they get called hoes and so forth like that. And here's the thing, okay? Women, no matter what they look like, they can be ugly, they can be fat, they can be old, they could be anything. Okay, they will always get some dude to come over there and sleep with them. All right. There was a ad out in the newspaper that said, a woman put out and say, "Hey, I'm laying here naked," with a picture. And she could be the ugliest thing in the world, but I'm laying here naked. All you gotta do is come and get it. There's gonna be some clown at the end of the day that's gonna come there and hit it. All right, that's a fact. Now, if you flip that around and you do the same thing and put a dude there, an ugly fat dude, and said, "I'm here naked, come by and hit it." Come by and hop on. The only way they're going to actually get, that dude is going to get someone to come in, is if he has a picture of a stack of money laid by that bedside by him. That's the only way, okay? So, chicks can get dick anywhere they want, okay? But the thing is that that's not anything to be bragging about, because any woman can do it no matter what it is. Of course, it's not substance. There'll be someone there. So just remember that. They try to pull that shit over you that you're a queen just because they have a vagina. They're a queen just because they have a vagina. That means nothing. Let them prove themselves to you. You guys take care and stay tuned for the next video.